G'day guys, Menace here, and in this video we are checking out a game called Grim Dawn. This is an ARPG, an action RPG, very similar to Diablo and Path of Exile. And I've been playing it quite a bit lately. I thought, you know what, it'd be cool if I just shared what I've been doing with you. And I think for people who are fans of the action RPG genre, you should definitely check it out. I'm a big fan of it, and I've been playing this game quite a bit. This is my character. This is not my first character. This is my hardcore character. I've been playing hardcore with a friend of mine, and if we have a look in our inventory here, his name is Don't Go AFK. This is like my fourth character. The first time I played, I think my character, we walked into like some acid, real acid, and we got demolished. Like, okay, biggest tip on this game, don't go standing in acid. Second time I had to AFK, like it was like emergency door type thing, where I had to go away, and I come back and I was dead. My mate was around, but he kind of just didn't see me, which sucks, but that's okay. So yeah, that was my old character, which was called Don't Go in Acid. This one here is called Don't Go AFK. It's kind of a reminder to myself not to be such a peanut all the time. But yes, I have got 24 levels into this bad boy and played quite a bit of it. So right now I am in Act 2, right? So if we go to our local map, Act 1 here is all this side of Can, and then over here is Act 2, and I don't know really what else there. World map? Oh yeah, no, that's a world map I'm in. So I don't think the map goes any further than what's around here, really. Oh wait, cool. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff. So I've got quite a whiles to go here on the campaign. But yeah, so the game is very similar to, like I said, D3. You've got your classes, you got monsters, and you just pretty much go around killing things. You've got gear and loot, and the things that really stand out to me about Grim Dawn, there's actually a lot of differences between it and Path of Exile. Let's talk a little bit first about the skills. So as you can see here, I am dual spec. You can pretty much dual spec. Well, you get dual spec at, I think it's like level 10, right? So you can, I started off as Demolitionist, and I'm following a guide because I don't know much about the game. This Demolitionist / soldier guide, which I'm building up to, is pretty cool looking, like class or spec to go, because it uses like, it's a hybrid class, and I'll explain hybrid in just a minute. But yeah, so this is the standard skill tree you got here, and these guys, these are different like little abilities. This is my main ability, Fire Strike, which I've spec 12 points into. I've also got my secondary ability, which is Flashbang. This is my Fire Strike with my Wicked Gun. That is my Flashbang. If we go back to the skill window here, I've got a few buffs as well. This buffs my Explosive Strike, which is maxed out as well, so it does as much damage as possible. I've got a few buffs, which you can see down here. I'll put them on my hotbar like that. Then my soldier over here, I'm using him for pretty much only buffs and toughness. So the soldier is a very tanky class. Demolitionist is not. Being tanky in hardcore is very important. Obviously, you don't want to die. You die, you lose your character, and then I just cry. So you've got all these points here. I pretty much only spec a little bit into this because currently Demolitionist is pretty good on a survival. I've got a fair bit of stuff to survive with, but yeah, so this here, like, you know, gives me 10% health restored and all that sort of stuff. Then over on this side, we've got an overarching astrology type tree, which is called Devotion. So everyone's devotion starts off here in the middle, and like I said, I'm following this guide. So I started off going towards this tortoise here, where I get 5% health. To come along here, we get more health buffs and whatnot, and then this turtle shell, which is really good for a hardcore character. What happens is, there's a 100% chance that at 40% health, this will proc. This will actually activate, and then it will create like a sphere around me, okay? And it'll damage 815 points of damage, or any of that's been done to me. Is really cool. And 47 seconds skill recharge. I'm not sure what that relates to. And as you can see, I've got experience on it. So you see in the yellow writing, there's experience. So this has levels, and as I use it more and more, as I have it activated, which is currently activated on my one of my passive buffs, it will just continuously gain XP, just like your character, which is cool. And I've started work down here on this hawk, just get some offensibility and survivability, a bit of crit damage in there as well. And eventually I'll be branching out into these other things. And there's some really cool stuff here, which I haven't even begun to look at. As you can see, this tree is rather large. And that kind of separates it very much so, especially from Diablo. Path of Exile has got itself a very large skill tree and diverse characters, creation, and whatnot. So as you can see here, this is my main weapon. I'm going to talk a little bit about the hybrid class I mentioned before. So this is my main weapon, which is a two-handed gun, and it shoots pretty well. It does quite a bit of damage. And then you can see here I've got a mace as well as this shield, which I got from like some ghosts. So it's kind of a spectral shield, which is really nice. And then I can do the same abilities, and I can use my shield charge, which is, I don't really use it, which is blitz, it's like just a charge at the enemy. The best thing about this class is, like, you know, you're starting to attack from range, and then things starting closing around you, just like shooting like this. Then you press W, and you can quickly switch like that straight away. You just press W in the middle of combat. There is no like penalty for it whatsoever, which is really awesome. So I'm just about to go in here. Look, I got some loot, which is good stuff. I got this sarcophagus. I'm about to go down this. There's a hole over to the left, and I thought I'd record that for us, because usually when you go down into a cave like that, oh, we got some monsters. Go in here. Bit of ectoplasm. Oh, so that ectoplasm, right? Oh, this is the best thing ever. Sorting your inventory. Absolutely love that idea too. I've got a fair bit of inventory space. So you can see here on each one of my items, I have like a little icon down the bottom corner. So they're like, it's like gemming in Diablo or any other game really, but these are kind of like add-ons. So I've got here bristly fur, which is the component. It gives me plus 90 health and 25 constitution. I'm not exactly sure what constitution does, to be honest. There's like such a breakdown of stats. Here we go. Look at all this. Yeah, there is really in-depth stats. Greatest monster killer is Darius Cronley. That's cool to know. So you got elemental resistance as well. But yeah, these are all kind of combined. So they start off dropping at a basic level, and you combine 3 to make a better one. And you can even have, like, say if you have one of the basic components already equipped to your armor, you can add it to that, which is super awesome and versatile. To remove it, you can go back to, there's a dude in the city, and you can remove their armor, and well, you can remove like the implant, but you got to destroy the armor, or you can remove you can keep the armor and destroy the implant. You got a choice. But we're going to go down here into this cave, and let's see what awaits us. There is some really cool looking monsters in here. Oh, I've already been in here, I think. Yeah, I have been in here. That's all right. We're going to kill this stuff anyway. And I'll show you a bit of the gameplay. Like, this is pretty much how I have our run at the moment. So it's just pretty much like orb walking, if you know what orb walking is. It's a term I believe used in most MOBAs, where you're sort of just clicking and moving around and kiting characters. It's very good for kiting. I've also got my flashbang ability. You can see there, it's like fireworks. Pretty little fireworks. That will actually disorientate and like make things miss. There we go. My turtle shell just leveled up. That's that skill in the devotion tree with all the stars and whatnot. So that's going to be better protection for me at the moment. Let's go around here. I don't think the bosses are going to respawn. So I think you can sort of get the idea. I'm starting to die here. I'll use a health potion. This is very... Might actually just jump on the sword. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff here. Is this my character's death? No, I have to. See my shell proc then. Whoa. That's so dangerous. How have I killed this before? All right, time to start kiting a little bit better. Did really run in there full gun-ho. These guys, really need to use my flashbang a lot more too. These guys up the top, they are really frustrating. And as I said, this is a hardcore character, so if I die, I lose this character for good. But yeah, I thought I'd share a little bit of the gameplay and talk a little bit about how this is better. Oh, this is a boss. This is why it's so hard. This boss sitting in the back with all of his little dudes. I'm standing in the fire. There we go. And it rains loot. Yeah, these little dudes are really annoying. So there's also crafting in this, which I haven't quite got into yet. I can get down over here. Stop it. Stop shooting me. Oh, I got some dynamite, which is good. Dynamite, you can open up different paths. Oh, more dynamite over here too. Good. I can blow things up and get stuff. There's also, I forgot to mention, the devotion points with the big constellation I was talking about before, this thing. To get that, to get points in that, you do these things called shrines. And I don't think there's a shrine in here. Basically, there's two types of shrines. There's a shrine that you have to make an offering to, that you have to like collect for instance, these aether crystals in the first act. In the second act, you got to get some hearts and whatnot. Yeah, or you make an offering and you get the point automatically, or you have to fight a whole heap of monsters that spawn out of the ground. And that's pretty much my mission right now, is going around and finding as many shrines as possible, doing the quests and leveling up. I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe level 50 is the maximum level. And then from there you kind of, I don't know, just try and gradually increase the levels and whatnot. Reputation as well. Forgot to mention that. So reputation is in the game. You get respected with the Devil's Crossing, which is like the town at the start. And you can buy even better gear using reputation, which is another mechanic that's not in Diablo as far as I know. Path of Exile as well. So it kind of separates itself from the rest. This has just been released. I mean, it's been in beta for quite a while. So yeah, I thought I would share that with you guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching though. I hope you want to check out this game. I really enjoyed it. You can check it out on Steam. There's a link in the description below. I believe it's $29.99 US for the copy of Grim Dawn. I believe. It could be wrong. It could be a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure it's around that $30 mark. So yeah, I'm going to keep playing this game because I'm absolutely loving it. Definitely check it out. And leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this as well. If you want to see some more gameplay, let me know. Yeah, I might do some boss killings and whatnot. I don't know. I have to really get into the nitty-gritty of this game before I go anywhere. Thank you all so much for watching, though, guys. My name is Menace. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Make sure you check out the rest of my channel and hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. Thanks for watching.